Hello, children. Welcome back. This is Manish Yadav, your English teacher, and today we are going to explain second last chapter from uh, Footprints, class 10th. This is a supplementary book. This video is going to be very helpful for the students of class 10th. In this video, we would be knowing the characteristics of characters, especially the main character, uh, The Hack Driver, was written by Sinclair Lewis, who was the first American novelist to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1930. Uh, these a few lines gives the description about this writer. The writer's name is Sinclair Lewis. He was the first American novelist who got the Nobel Prize in the area of literature in session 1930. This delightful tale is about a Neil Lyer who started working as a junior assistant clerk in a famous law firm in the city post his graduation. This is story about a liar. Okay, he was very polite and very honest liar. He started working as a junior assistant clerk in a famous law firm in the city post his graduation. After qualifying his graduation, that liar was working as junior assistant clerk in a famous law firm in the city. He hated the job of serving summons as he had to confront unpleasant situations. The liar doesn't like the service of summons. Summons is a process when an order befalls from court to call the victim, the crook, clerk, or some implies visit the village to inform the crook. Crook means ek apradhi. One fine day, what happened? Uh, he had to visit a village, New Mullion, to serve summons to Oliver Lutkins, who was a prime witness in some law case. What happened one day? The liar had to visit a village, New Mullion. This is the name of that village, New Mullion, and he had to serve summons to Oliver Lutkins. This is the name of that criminal, that crook, who was a prime witness. He was a main and chief witness criminal in some law case. Okay. Although he was happy to visit the village, he lost interest when he saw that it was a dull and lifeless place. Though the uh, the man, you can say the clerk, was very happy to visit the village, but he lost interest when he arrived there because it was a disappointing and dejected place, lifeless place. He doesn't feel better after his arrival over there. Next, what happens? Let you know. Soon enough, he noticed a cheerful hack driver at the railway station who appeared to be friendly. When he arrived at the railway station, near the New Mullion, the village, he noticed a cheerful hack driver. There was a person, he was a hack driver, and he was standing, appearing very friendly. He was looking very charming. He quickly inquired about Lutkins and learned from the driver that Lutkins was a notorious man who had borrowed funds from many people. He quickly inquired. He began to make investigation. Who began? The clerk. He began to make investigation. He began to ask about Lutkins, and he came to know that Lutkins was a notorious. It is a एंटोनिम ऑफ फेमस. नोटोरियस मीन्स कुख्यात होता है, जो प्रसिद्ध हो लेकिन अपने बुरे कारनामे को लेकर प्रसिद्ध हो. अ मैन हु हैड बारोड, हु हैड टेकन एज लेन फंड्स फ्रॉम मेनी पीपल, जिसने लोगों से बहुत सारे उधार लिए हों. द हैक ड्राइवर इंट्रोड्यूस्ड हिमसेल्फ एज बिल मैग्नशन and deftly extracted the information from the liar that the exact purpose of his visit. The hack driver introduced himself as Bill Magnuson. Okay, means the person who was standing as a hack driver at the railway station, he introduced himself as Bill Magnuson. He tells the clerk that I am Bill Magnuson, and deftly, very cleverly extracted the information. He finally made him extracted or accepted that he came to know the actual purpose, exact purpose of the clerk, of his visit. That why has he come to New Mullion? To this, the ignorant liar replied that he visited New Mullion to offer court summons to Lutkins for a case. Finally, the clerk tells Bill Magnuson, the person who is a hack driver at the railway station, that I have come to offer a summons to Lutkins for a law case. Now, what happens next? I hope it's clear to everyone. The liar found Bill to be a helpful man and decided to rent his hack to go in search of Lutkins. Yes, the liar found Bill to be very helpful man, decided to rent his hack to go in search of Lutkins. Now he took his, you know, uh, rent, hack on his rent and go to a search of Lutkins. They visited several places and Bill offered to help the liar as they roamed around the village to locate Lutkins. And the person, the man, Bill Magnuson, he was very helpful and cheerful to the liar in order to roam and find out Lutkins in the village. Around village, many places they visited. At first, they went to fridge shop as that was the common place where Lutkins should be mostly found playing poker. What happens at first? They went to fridge shop. सबसे पहले वो fridge shop पे जाते हैं as that was the common place. It was, a common place where mostly Lutkins could be found playing poker. As you can see on the screen, this is the game which is known as poker. It is a game which is played with cards. You can say baits, जुआ जिसको बोलते हैं. तो ये गेम वो खेला करता था, वो जो लुटकिंस था, ओलिवर लुटकिंस, वो ये गेम खेला करता था. इस गेम के लिए वो बार बार फ्रिज शॉप पे मिलता था, मोस्टली वहीं वो रहता था खेलते समय. देन व्हाट हैपेंस नेक्स्ट? When they reached there, the owner said that Lutkins must have gone to Gustav the barber for saving. When they visited that place, जब वो वहाँ गए, the owner of fridge shop reported that Lutkins must have gone to Gustav. It is the name of a barber, and he went in order to have saving. Subsequently, इसके बाद क्या होता है? At Gustav's place too, he was not found either, and someone guided them to look out for him in the pool room. जब वहाँ पे वो गए तो वहाँ पे भी उसका नहीं पता चला. Finally, he was guided, the liar was guided to look out for him in the pool room. However, when they reached there, they missed him only by 5 minutes as Lutkins just bought a pack of cigarettes and left. When they arrived there, they found that Lutkins had recently gone from there after buying a pack of cigarettes and left. Soon it was a lunch time, and as the liar was hungry, ये लंच टाइम हो गया था, समय हो गया था खाना खाने का, एंड लायर वॉज वेरी हंग्री, बहुत भूखा था. Bill offered to buy lunch from his wife to avoid the greasy food of the restaurant. Bill ने ऑफर किया to buy lunch from his wife to avoid the greasy food, you can say junk food, fast food, because it is dangerous for the digestive system. Both of them had lunch at Waits Hill, and Bill talked all about New Mullion, and they enjoyed a beautiful view while enjoying their food. When they were having their lunch at Waits Hill, Bill was talking about New Mullion, about the village, and they enjoyed too much the beautiful view, while enjoying their lunch. The liar was already convinced about Bill being a noble and supportive man. The liar took Bill Magnuson, the person who was leading him and supporting him, helping him to visit around the village, as a very supportive man. ही इवन कंपेयर्ड द पीपल ऑफ द विलेज विद द वंस लिविंग इन द सिटी। उन्होंने गांव के लोगों की जो ज़िंदगी होती है उससे शहर के लोगों की ज़िंदगी से कंपेयर भी किया। लेटर दे विजिटेड लुटकिंस मदर्स हाउस बट दे फाउंड हर टू बी ड्रेडफुल लेडी हु स्टार्टेड चेसिंग देम विद अ हॉट आयरन। लेटर बाद में क्या हुआ, दे विजिटेड लुटकिंस मदर्स हाउस, वो लुटकिन की माँ के घर गए, बट दे फाउंड हर टू बी अ ड्रेडफुल लेडी, बहुत ही भयानक लेडी, बहुत ही टेरिबल जेस्चर शी वॉज हैविंग, एंड ही सॉरी शी स्टार्टेड चेसिंग देम विद अ हॉट आयरन, और एक गर्म तपता लोहा लेकर के वो उनको दौड़ा लेती है। इट वॉज टाइम फॉर द लायर टू कैच द रिटर्न ट्रेन टू द सिटी। अब ये वो समय हो चुका था जब लायर को वहाँ से निकलना था सिटी के लिए। इट वॉज एनफ। ही वॉज ग्रेटफुल टू बिल फॉर हिज हेल्पफुल नेचर। बिल के हेल्पफुल नेचर को लेकर वो बहुत ही खुश थे। देर आफ्टर इसके बाद बिल ड्रॉप्ड हिम टू द रेलवे स्टेशन एंड द लायर पेड हिम द ड्यूज ऑफ बुकिंग द राइड। और उस यात्रा के दौरान जो भी उस हैक ड्राइवर के खर्च थे, जो भी उसका रेंट था, उन सारी चीज़ों को पे करके और लायर बहुत ही खुशी खुशी वहाँ से निकलते हैं। खुश इस बात पे थे कि जो बिल मैग्नेशन है, ही वॉज वेरी काइंड हार्टेड एंड वेरी सपोर्टिव मैन हु हेल्प्ड हिम अक्रॉस द जर्नी टू फाइंड आउट द लुटकिंस, बट he could not. When the liar visited his office, he was scolded by his chief and ordered to visit New Mullion the following day with a colleague who knew Lutkins. अब एक बार की बात, जब वो ऑफिस गए तो ऑफिस में उनके चीफ ने, उनके बॉस ने बहुत डांटा उनको, और ये ऑर्डर किया that you have to go New Mullions the following day tomorrow with a colleague who knew Lutkins, जो Lutkins को जानता था. When they reached at the station, the liar saw Bill and acknowledged him that his cooperative nature who tried to help him in looking out for Lutkins. जब दोनों फिर रेलवे स्टेशन पे पहुंचते हैं, जब लायर ने बिल मैग्नेशन को देखा तो उन्होंने बताया फॉर हिज कोऑपरेटिव नेचर कि ये बहुत ही अच्छा आदमी है, बहुत कोऑपरेटिव है, who tried to help him in looking out for Lutkins, जिन्होंने लुटकिंस को ढूंढने और मदद सर्च करने में बड़ी मेरी मदद की. Hearing this, the colleague replied in surprise that the hack driver was Oliver Lutkins himself. तो उस कलीग ने, जो ऑफिस का कलीग था, जो कि बिल लायर के साथ गया था, तो उन्होंने बताया कि ये तो खुद ही ओलिवर लुटकिंस है, ये कैसे लुटकिंस को ढूंढने में मदद कर सकता है. द लायर वॉज अशेम्ड दैट ही वॉज फूल्ड बाय लुटकिंस. इस बात पे लायर को बहुत ही शर्मिंदगी महसूस होती है. ही वॉज वेरी अशेम्ड that he was made fooled and deceived by Lutkins himself. Lutkins and his mother laughed at the liar's foolishness. Lutkins और लुटकिन की माँ ने लायर की उस फुलिशनेस पर काफ़ी मजाक उड़ाया, बहुत हंसे. Invited him for coffee at neighbor's place. और उनको जो लायर साहब होते हैं उनको कॉफ़ी के लिए इनवाइट करते हैं, which he missed visiting the previous day. जिस चीज़ को उन्होंने मिस किया था प्रीवियस डे. आई मीन व्हेन ही वेंट एट लुटकिंस मदर्स हाउस, शी बिगेन टू चेस देम हैविंग अ हॉट आयरन. तो आप जानते हैं कि वो इस तरह से टेरिबली रिएक्ट की थी. तो फिर वो बाद में जो है, आई मीन इट वाज अ फॉक टेल, यू कैन से, कि बाद में फिर उन्होंने इस चीज़ को एक्सेप्ट किया कि वो लोग मजाक कर रहे थे उनके साथ. तो फाइनली जो कंक्लूजन है इस चैप्टर का वो ये है दैट अ पर्सन शुड नॉट बिलीव at somebody very blindly and very easily, because there are so many daggers in men's smile in the world. We should be aware of it. इस चीज़ की सावधानी हमें बरतनी चाहिए. तो ये रहा आपका चैप्टर. आई थिंक आपको समरी अच्छे से समझ में आई होगी, and students will be interacting with the questions due to short period of time. Thank you so much and have a nice day.